local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome to Border Paws Animal Shelter. It's great to be here for their jail and bail. Back at the new Lloydminster Nissan, we have a Christmas gift just for you. Free oil changes for life with the purchase of your new Nissan. Of course, we're blowing out the 2024s right now as well. And there's a great selection. So check out the new Lloydminster Nissan on Highway 17 South in our brand new beautiful location. And I understand there could be some snow, maybe some freezing rain on the way for tomorrow and tomorrow evening. So if you're wanting winter tires, now is the time to get into the new Lloydminster Nissan. Winter tires are always at cost at the new Lloydminster Nissan. Once again, very excited to be here at the Border Paws Jail and Bail today. It runs till 7 p.m. tonight. Chelsea Reeves is going to join us with her friend here in just a moment. It's not just a name, it is Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays and make filling your big blue jugs a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. And if you want great tasting water right from your tap, you can call the Superior Water team and ask about their under-the-sink reverse osmosis system. 780-875-6636. I drink Superior Water because I like taste. I believe, after all, that it is Superior Water. Open on 57th Avenue, Monday to Friday 8 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays 10 to 5, and they have a coin-operated location just off Highway 17 South by 7-Eleven. Get those nominations in today for Cupcakes for Caregivers. You can nominate someone in your life that helps take care of you or maybe a family member. You can nominate a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, a care home worker. All you have to do is send an email to liveWithKurtPrice@gmail.com and tell us about your caregiver. Sobeys Lloydminster, the Lloydminster District United Way, just may deliver a dozen cupcakes to your special caregiver to say thank you and recognize them for everything that they do. Today is the final day to get your gifts in for the 44th annual Gift of Christmas. I'm sure they won't turn any gifts away, but they do have to wrap the gifts up and get them sorted. So you can drop those off at the Olive Tree or the many businesses around town that are currently accepting them, including our friends at Walkin' on Water Toys. Coca-Cola Holiday Truck is making a stop at the Lloydminster District Co-op tonight. It will be there from 5 to 7:30. You can see the Coke truck all lit up. They've got all kinds of fun photos with Santa Claus planned and more. Once again, that starts at 5 o'clock today, just in time when it gets dark there. Santa Claus is coming to downtown Lloydminster on Saturday for Here Comes Santa Claus. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at the Lloydminster Legion. That's presented by Sobeys and the Lloydminster Kinsman. There's all kinds of stuff happening, including free matinees and lots of other fun stuff. And you can also enter that cookie eating contest yet. Santa's Milk and Cookie Eating Contest takes place at 2:30 at the St. John's Anglican Church. That's the church across from the theater. There's bounce houses going on, brought to you by Cal 5 Enterprises, and all kinds of other fun stuff happening downtown. If you want to take part in that cookie eating contest, brought to you by Hanka Divorce and Law Mediation, send an email to Here Comes Santa Claus 2024 at gmail.com, and we'll get you entered in. There's only 18 places this year for the Santa Milk and Cookie Eating Contest. You can check everything out on the Here Comes Santa Claus Facebook page. A lot of stuff happening downtown tomorrow. It's going to be a really, really fun day, including a wiener roast that happens with Synergy Credit Union, the Lloydminster Firefighters, and the Lloydminster Firefighters Association. This Saturday night is the 4th annual Lakeland College Rustlers Hockey Fights Cancer event. That's in support of the Lloydminster Regional Health Foundation. That starts at 6 p.m. at the Russ Robertson Arena. There's also a silent auction at 32auctions.com/rustlers. And there's a Hockey Fights Cancer merchandise table, which is going to be available. Proceeds going to the Lloydminster Chemotherapy Department. First Lutheran Church is holding a live Christmas card this Saturday night. Tomorrow night already. Where has the week gone? It's been a pretty busy week. That takes place at 6 p.m. and there'll be live animals, including a wise man that rides in on a horse. Richard Starkey told us it's just too hard to find a camel around these parts, but there'll also be drinks and cookies afterwards inside the church. But the nativity, the live Christmas card nativity, will take place at 6 p.m. outside of the church on the front lawn. And Light Up Marwayne is Sunday. Runs from 4 to 7 o'clock at the community hall with a wiener roast, sleigh rides, toy bingo, and Santa will be there as well. Plus, there's a Christmas movie at 6:30, and that's hosted by the Marwayne Ag Society. Join myself and Heather Price as we travel through the Netherlands, Brussels, and France this spring. We're going on a customized trip that starts in Amsterdam on May 28th, ends in Paris on June 13th. Along the way, we'll see war monuments like Vimy Ridge, Canadian War Cemeteries, the Passchendaele Museum, Bunker Museum, and on June 6th, we'll be at Normandy for the 81st anniversary of D-Day. We'll see Paris, we'll have some downtime there. It's a wonderful opportunity to travel together, dine together, and share what we've seen each day together. Go to lamberttravel.ca today to see the whole trip, or call 780-875-4414. Let's bring in Chelsea Reeves here with the Border Paws Animal Shelter. And who have you got here as a friend here, Chelsea?
I have Mr. Benedict here. He is part of the egg crew. He's very sweet. He is very laid back and just loves to be pets.
Oh boy, is he ever laid back. So the jail and bail that's happening today, Chelsea, tell us about how many people you've got and what's happening down here today.
So far we have about 17 teams.
It's teams this year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're hoping to bring in a little bit of trivia as well. There's prizes and everything that people can win. And there is also warrants that people can be arrested for. We've picked up a couple of people already this morning, so that's a lot of fun.
Who's doing that for you?
Border City Connects is doing the pickups for us.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Can you still have somebody arrested?
Yes.
How do you do that?
So you go onto our Facebook page. There's a bunch of links and everything that you can click on. You just fill out the little form and then choose who you want to be arrested.
Okay, and how do you donate?
Donate, so it'd be $50 for the warrants, and you can also make a VIP request so you don't get arrested back.
Yeah, like we had, was it Braden Rideout from Synovus. And by the way, Synovus is here volunteering today.
They
too.
sure are.
We have many people here volunteering, but they went to arrest him. He paid a fine. How much is the fine to pay if you don't want to get arrested?
$50.
That's it,
Yeah.
$50.
Or match the donation that they make.
Or match the donation.
Exactly.
Okay, so there might be a little bit of more trouble there. Tell us about some of the other people that you've got locked up today. Who's here?
So we have Synergy, we have RBC. Those are the people that are here so far. Pet Planet is coming as well. But yeah, it's a lot of people for sure.
You got the animal shelter, right?
Yes.
Or the animal hospital, sorry.
Yeah.
The animal hospital. They're leading right now, right?
I believe so.
Is there a competition that kind of goes on too?
Yeah, so we're going to have trivia questions. So there's going to be different prizes and everything that you can win. It could be like socks, a mug, one of those two, and it's pretty fun.
Okay, if you want to come down to the shelter today, can you see the people locked up?
Absolutely, yeah. You can also help yourself to Cobb's bread scones, or later on we'll have Domino's pizza as well. And you can help yourself to coffee. Check out the silent auction items. There's lots here this year.
Do you guys have like a project you want to donate the money to, or is it just go to the well-being of the shelter, keeping these doors open and the lights on?
Exactly. It goes towards keeping the lights on, keeping the doors open. Cats like Benedict, dogs like Scrappy, which is on the floor there, having a good little sleep. Basically taking care of all the animals. Sometimes we get some animals that are a little bit sick or a little bit injured, especially around this time of year. So vet bills can definitely add up for sure. So any money that we make would go towards part of that as well.
How full is the shelter right now?
So full. We are at maximum capacity plus some.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So we always tell people if they want to adopt a pet for Christmas, they can come down here. There's a lot of planning goes into that.
Exactly. There's also we're also doing home for the holidays as well. So basically, if you don't want to commit to adopting an animal right now, you can take a cat or a dog home for Christmas or around Christmas time. It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be forever. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
that doesn't happen just today. That's throughout the...
That's throughout the entire Christmas season. And even if you wanted to foster, you're welcome to come in and fill out the form to foster anytime.
Okay, awesome. What am I forgetting to ask you about the day today?
Silent auction items?
Oh, silent auction.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
for
silent
sure.
auction going on. Tell us about that.
So the community really came together for us, and we got a lot of really cool silent auction donations. We have a silent auction going on until Sunday, I believe. And yeah, you just basically go onto the website and you choose whatever you want to bid on, and then there's a lot of cool stuff.
So the link is on the Facebook page. There's also a QR code when you come in here.
Yeah, exactly. And
So-
we have it all set up and displayed and everything. So if somebody would want to come down and take a look at the silent auction items, they're definitely more than welcome to.
Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate it.
No worries.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back from the jail and bail at the Border Paws Animal Shelter.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
They're committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services is not only Lloydminster's local restoration company, they're also Lloydminster's largest restoration company. 1-833-246-8326. We just had a huge dodgeball tournament here in Lloydminster for the Lloydminster Regional Foundation. It was BioClean Disaster Services that sponsored swag bags for each of those competitors. They are very local, and when it comes to taking care of your property and taking care of your possessions, they go all out. But where they really excel is taking care of your family. 1-833-246-8326, BioClean Disaster Services. We've got Jamie Soucy here with the Pet Planet here in Lloydminster. And did I say your name right first of all? Soucy. Yeah, just like the hockey player, right?
Just like the hockey
Just
player.
like the-
No relation.
No relation,
No
but
relation.
just like the hockey
Yes,
player.
yes.
So you're the manager over at Pet Planet.
I'm the owner at
You
Pet
own
Planet.
Pet
I
Planet?
own Pet Planet here in Lloydminster.
Okay, I didn't know it was locally owned. That's
Yes, it
pretty
is.
cool.
Yeah. I own the franchise here, small franchise here in Lloydminster.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
what did you guys do for Border Paws Animal Shelter? You guys kind of went all out here.
We did. Our customers actually are the ones who go all out. We provide high quality dog and cat food at cost to anybody who wants to purchase a bag, and then we bring it into the store or to the shelter. So we collect them all at the store. I loaded up my car last night. We had over 1,200 pounds of food in my car, and we delivered it here this morning. I think it was a total of 56 bags of dog food. We just did cat food a few weeks ago, so when the shelter puts out a call, my customers and the community really step up.
When did you start raising all that food? When did you start collecting?
We've been collecting for this round about 3 weeks ago. And we've just been holding on to it to bring it this morning. We were bringing small amounts of bags.
Okay.
Just so that we could bring it and get the crew all helping, all the inmates doing some work.
Why do you guys do that?
Well, we feel like it's really important to give back to our community. I'm a huge supporter of the community as a whole, but a lot of the rescues are customers of ours. A lot of the rescues don't have homes to go to. We know that the staff here are doing amazing. I can't even believe what I'm seeing here this morning. The hearts are in the right place, and we just feel like all cats and dogs, all animals, should have the best life possible. And with the food that we provide, it gives them the best start. So their stomachs aren't all agitated and all, upset when they go to their new home.
Right.
So that's why we really, try to help out.
What do you think of the people here who are donating their time today?
Unbelievable. The people that have come through here, it's crazy. The fire department is here right now. Some of us have been here since 7 this morning. It's just unbelievable. I just can't even believe it. Hoping to bring in more donations.
Can you still donate at Pet Planet? Can you still?
Yes, we're accepting cash there. There is a little jar for cash at the store, as well as there's a link on my Facebook and Instagram page to pay for keep me in jail or to bail me out, preferably bail me out.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I've sent out a few warrants this morning as well, so there's going to be a couple coming in shortly that are getting arrested.
Are you able to tell us who's getting arrested?
Well, Sean Cashel from Cashel's Culligan was one of them, and Kim Kokonis from Bar Engineering.
Okay.
So either they're going to pay up or they're going to be showing up here soon.
Awesome. Am I forgetting anything, Jamie?
No, I think that's everything. Thanks so much, Kurt.
Where is Pet Planet located?
We are located right behind Walmart in the same parking lot as Viking Fitness. We've actually just expanded our store. We've taken over the small store beside us, and we've added full service grooming. And so that just started this week, and she's amazing. And so come check out our store if you haven't been in already.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Jamie.
Thanks, Kurt.
We'll take a break, and we'll come right back.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome back. We're at the Border Paws Animal Shelter today for their annual jail and bail, raising some funds for this much-needed facility. And boy, I haven't been here in a while, but I walked to the back and things have really changed. Things are changing all the time here at the Border Paws Animal Shelter, so we invite you to come down and see it for yourself as well. Simple Farmer in downtown Lloydminster is a must-stop this Christmas season with a unique mix of clothing, antiques, organic food, and handmade products. You're sure to find a gift or a stocking stuffer for that special person on your list. There's handmade dough bowls that are back in stock now, tins and teacup candles, and made in-store simmer pots as well. You can let Simple Farmer create a one-of-a-kind gift basket that is sure to be a hit. There's organic grains, gluten-free caramels, and barbecue sauces, and a whole lot more, plus jackets, pants, and gloves, and hats that you won't find anywhere else. Simple Farmer's locally owned. They're family operated on 50th Avenue in downtown Lloydminster, and you can find Simple Farmer products in the Neilburg Co-op. Pleased to be joined here at the Border Paws Animal Shelter by Chad Kozak. He is with the RBC team here for the Border Paws Animal Shelter. How you guys doing so far, Chad?
Oh, so far so good, Kurt. Thanks a lot for having us. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. How many members you guys got participating?
Oh gosh, we've got our office, back at the office, we have about 16 people that are there, and me and myself are going to be tagging out with a few different shifts, so it's just nice to see the rest of the companies and the communities always come together like Lloydminster always does. Happy to be a part of it, and glad to be raising some money for a great cause.
Why is it important for you to be here doing this, Chad?
Well, my wife said it was a good idea since we adopted 2 of the rescue dogs from here, and I think that they've been such a big part of our family home, and hey, they did a lot of great stuff in the community. There's a lot of great dogs that are here, a lot of great cats, cats. A lot of great people that work here, and we could certainly use the help. So I think to put the challenge out to the community just to keep doing what we're doing. Any businesses, anybody that's out there that sees this, come on down. There's some great silent auction items. There's some great animals to be adopted. Hey, we've even got some local celebrities here as well. So come on by and say hi to Kurt.
What was the process like when you adopted your dogs?
Well, it was awesome. I think that I was a little bit surprised on how it went. So my wife actually volunteered and ended up bringing home two of them to foster, and that's how I kind of got, hooked into them being a really great fit for our family. And I've since asked her to volunteer somewhere else because we can have 2 dogs and that's enough. But I would love to see more people coming down, and they're a huge part of our family. And I think there's sometimes a big misconception that these dogs are damaged or not as good as going to a breeder. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody else from doing that, but they're a humongous part of our family. They're like 2 of my furry sons at home. I absolutely love them. We love having them as part of the family, and I encourage people to come on down and fall in love with the one themselves.
You've been talking to a lot of people here as well as things go on. What are you hearing from them as they come in? Some of these people that are participating, some that are just coming to check it out. What are they telling you?
Yeah, I think we got some of Lloydminster's finest in the corner over here with the fire department, and Travis is here as well. So there's lots of good different people that are coming through.
He's waiting to be interviewed next.
I think just to see the participation
you guys are
and
arm
engagement.
wrestle, I think, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to have to use both my arms if I'm taking on Travis, that's for sure. But it's great to see just the engagement of the different people and companies and everybody come together. And that's what's great about the community is we've had people here from different walks of life, different businesses, and everybody bands together. It doesn't matter if it's a competitor, doesn't matter if it's a neighbor, everyone kind of comes together, and I really appreciate the effort.
Who are some of the people back at the office that you'll be switching off with?
We got Thomas Anderson, our branch manager. I got to give him a call for this afternoon and tag him in. And I'm part of our commercial sales team type of thing too. So it'll be interesting for us to get a little bit more involved. I think that's a challenge to us and our team out there. There's a lot of great financial institutions that are really involved in the community already. And we've got a challenge. We got big shoes to fill in terms of getting out there and getting involved ourselves. So that would be a challenge also to anybody that's at our RBC branch. Would love to see you get down here too.
Anybody specifically you want to challenge to come down and donate?
I think for sure, I think one person would have to be definitely Thomas Anderson, our branch manager. So I got to text him after this and see if he can make it down here to at least to donate if he can. And if not, then I'll see if I can put him in jail as well.
Thanks, Chad. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Kurt. Appreciate you.
We'll take a very short break. Be right back with Travis Robertson.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more. Made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
Welcome back. Wellings of Lloydminster is an active 55 and over community with 66 bungalow townhome villas on a very flexible lease. Each unit contains a full kitchen, 5 appliances, walk-in showers, in-suite laundry, in-floor heating, and they come in 1 and 2 bedroom choices, and the 2 bedrooms have garages as well. It's a no maintenance concept where you have your grass cut, your plants are all done for you, your appliances serviced, your snow is shoveled. It's called Care Freedom Living. And it does just that. It allows you for more freedom, allowing you to live independently still, but maybe, if your health is starting to become an issue, you can remain living independently. Or if you want to travel, you should be experiencing the world and things like that, then that's perfect for you. Call Darlene at Wellings of Lloydminster, 780-872-8537. And I want you to call and I want you to specifically ask about leasing as well and get a tour from Darlene of a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom. You're absolutely going to love the way they look, and you're going to love the way their leases work as well. Travis Robertson is here, and I'm a little bit intimidated with Travis beside me here, but
You'll be all right.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'll keep you safe.
How long are you here for, Travis, and why did you decide to do this?
So I'm in and out throughout the day here today. So I got here about an hour ago, I think. So I've always seen it done, and I've always liked it. And we volunteer here at Border Paws as well, me and my daughters. Huge animal lovers, and Amanda had asked me last year if I was willing to be one of the VIPs. She does all my marketing and everything for me at Wise Marketing, and I said, yeah, absolutely, of course, I love it. I think it's a great cause, and just help get out there in the community and help raise some awareness for Border Paws here as well.
So, what makes you guys want to volunteer here at the Border Paws Animal Shelter, you and your daughters? What is it about the Border Paws Animal Shelter that brings you guys in, and what do you do for volunteers? How do you volunteer?
So we really love the organization, Border Paws, and obviously there's a lot of animals in need, and they're one of the kind of ones that we really believe is making the difference out there. So what we do is we'll come in, and my daughters, they're huge animal lovers as well, so lots of kitten cuddles. So we'll come in and just hang out for maybe an hour, even just once a week, and we'll come, they have a couple cuddle rooms here, and you can take the cats out and play with the cats, and then in the springtime, and when everything dries up, we can take the dogs for walks and that kind of stuff.
So is it just you getting locked up today? Because we've seen some teams.
Yeah, no, it's just me. Just Robertson Insurance Investment Solutions. That's my company. That's me. So it's me down here today.
Okay. And who do you want to challenge to come down and make a donation?
Oh my God, anybody. The Beanbag Boys, if you're watching. You guys can come down, make a donation.
Okay, who are the Beanbag Boys?
It's just a group of my buddies.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, the Beanbag Boys. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you're putting a challenge out. Come down. I need you guys here.
Sure. Yeah. Anybody come down.
Okay, I was told to
Support us.
ask you about an arm wrestling competition.
Yeah. So I'm promoting an arm wrestling event. It's the 3rd annual Border Rivals event. It's at the Canadian Brewhouse tomorrow from 5 to 8. We have 21 athletes coming from across Alberta and Saskatchewan. We got people from Estevan, Calgary, Edmonton, all coming down. We have 19 matches, best of 5 matches. It's an amazing event. It's great if you want to learn something about the sport, if you just want to be entertained. Come on down, Canadian Brewhouse tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m.
Well, one of our big supporters is Canadian Brewhouse
Yeah.
as well. Do you travel around? Do you do that all
Yep.
the time?
Yeah. So
When did you start doing that?
So I've been in the sport for training coming up on 4 years. Now competing about 3.5. And my last competition was actually down in Montana. I faced their number 3 heavyweight left arm and their number 1 heavyweight right arm down there. So, and that was good. I won over the left arm, but I lost on the right arm. But yeah, there's traveling around. I go Calgary. I'm in Calgary quite a bit for it. Edmonton was provincials last year. Lethbridge puts on a lot of good shows. So it's all around Saskatchewan, Alberta.
Any cost to get in, or just come down and
No,
watch
just come
and have
down.
something to eat?
Just come down. Come down early if you want to get a table, because there's a lot of people have reserved tables and they're done taking reservations now. So it's kind of going to be first come, first serve.
Yeah, they like to leave a little bit
Yeah.
open as well. So how long are you here till, Travis? How long are you at the Border Paws Animal Shelter?
I'll be here till about 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to go get my girls from school, and then I'm going to bring them down. Then we'll stay for a little bit longer.
So you're going to be here most of the day
Yes,
today?
you betcha.
Awesome.
Yep.
Anything else I'm forgetting to ask you?
No, I think that's everything. Just come on down, support. It's a good cause. Come see some animals, give some cuddles, and raise awareness.
See if we got any challengers for Travis for arm wrestle on camera. Any challengers? Any takers? Doesn't look
That's
like
all
it,
right.
so.
We can do it next week.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Travis.
Perfect. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're going to try to track down Becky Newman, who's with the Lloydminster Animal Hospital. We'll be back in just a moment.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Synergy Credit Union, we're more than just a financial institution. We're your partners in every step of your journey. From supporting local businesses to enhancing community life, we're committed to making a difference. Join us in shaping a brighter future. Together, we thrive, because this is Synergy.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Welcome back. We remind you that right now at the new Lloydminster Nissan, you can stop in and have a look at our fantastic inventory. We are blowing out the 2024s right now at the new Lloydminster Nissan, and when you purchase your new Nissan from the new Lloydminster Nissan, you get free oil changes for life. And if you're tired of slipping around and you're thinking, you know what, I should have put the winter tires on, it's not too late. The new Lloydminster Nissan has winter tires at cost. Come see us today for your new vehicle or for winter tires, where winter tires are always at cost at the new Lloydminster Nissan. Well, Becky Newman is here today. She's been a part of the jail and bail for many years now. You were asking me when, I think we started like 2002. We started, it was us versus the GOAT and other media in town. TJ Altman came in he was a counselor at the time with City Council. Yeah. He came in. I remember you coming in. Brant Wheeler was another one. Do you remember Brant being there?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and sure. I remember you being there as well in the old shelter. I was trying to think back to what years those were, but that was like back in the old shelter. It's so much more beautiful here today in the new shelter, but we had fun back in those old kennels as well. Well, there's so many memories, eh?
Yeah. What was the most you raised that one year that you were in there?
Oh, man, I think we raised $32,000 one year.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, I still have the posters. Remember, I make the posters and then we color it in.
As it went up. It's funny how things have changed now with it all being online and everything too.
Exactly, it used to be just, you want to, and you'd have to come down.
Right.
You'd have to actually
Which
physically
was good to have people actually in the shelter and looking at all the pets. There's a ton of people here today too. I'm amazed at how many people are wandering through the shelter. So
17 teams now. Yeah. And you think back, it used to be, started out with 2, then it was maybe 4, and then it just multiplied from there. And you're right, those old days when a mouse would run across in the back and a cat would run after it, and then the dogs would go crazy, right? Because they always had cats that were tracking down the mice and stuff like that. Yeah, it's so nice to be. And then you wondered, are they ever going to get into a new building? And here it is, and here it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so nice. And I just encourage anybody who hasn't been down here to the new shelter to come and look at it. The kennels are beautiful. Everything is so clean. The girls here do such an amazing job at looking after everything. And of course, we do direct work with the shelter, being from the animal hospital and Southside Vet Clinic. So we directly see the pets from here. So I guess we have a pretty direct link to them. But even for anyone who's just a pet lover, like just to come down and have a look, the kennels are full. There's lots of pets to be adopted.
How many members do you guys have on your team?
Yeah, in our team today, there's 3 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we find that we bring in more money if we have more people on our team, because we all have kind of our core group of people who donate to us every year. And so if we have more people on our team, we tend to bring in a little bit more money. So
who's on the team this week?
So we had Mel Thurlow this morning, and she's one of our receptionists, always very cheerful and friendly. And then I'm here for kind of the chunk of the day. And then actually Dr. Ali Harland, who is a chiropractor at Transition Wellness, and she does chiropractic work on dogs and horses on Wednesday afternoons at the animal hospital. She got her certification to do animal chiropractics, and she went and did a course in Guelph a couple of years ago. So yeah, we have her every other Wednesday at the animal hospital doing chiropractics, and she's rounding out our team this afternoon.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Actually, I have, because the CPCA has done some of that.
Right.
But I've never heard of it being done sort of locally.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I think, a lot of people will know Ali from going to Transitions and having her work on yourself. And I mean, so people who go to a chiropractor on a regular basis know how good it makes you feel and what that adjustment can mean. And those are often the kind of people who are looking for it for their pets as well. But a lot of sport dogs, a lot of dogs who compete at high level, agility and fly ball and things like that come in just to get kind of regular tune-ups. But a lot of older dogs too that are starting to have mobility issues, and Ali does amazing
work.
What's the difference? Do you notice the difference right away in the dogs? Because when I go for my back, when I go to the chiropractor, I feel it right away. It might not be totally recovered, and I've got to walk a little bit and stuff like that. But do you see it in dogs right away?
Yeah, for sure. And I think Ali will tell you that too. Like just the change in the set of their ears and the demeanor, and they just seem to relax more. And clients just tons of positive feedback. And the people who start going to Ali keep bringing their dogs back. She has a lot of repeat customers that come back on a every 2 weeks or every month sort of basis, and just because they see that improvement in it.
That's awesome. What keeps you guys coming here? Why do you always come back year after year after year, Becky?
Yeah, well, I love the work that the shelter does for our community, and I just sometimes think it's underappreciated. And I just don't know if everybody realizes how many stray animals and unwanted animals and stuff that are out there, and they just do amazing work down here. And we try and support them all year long. We like I say, we do a ton of work for the shelter and do a lot of that work on a pro bono type basis as well. But just like they're the most kind, compassionate group of people and doing a real service for this community. And I wish we could do more. You see on Facebook all the time, people are finding stray cats out and about, and the shelter is full, and they are at maximum capacity, and they can only take in so many, or we see more issues with health problems and upper respiratory disease outbreaks within the shelter. So we can only take in so many pets at a time here, which I know is sometimes hard for the public to really appreciate. But they just do such a good job for this community.
And I'm glad to hear you talk about the staff as well, and the job that they do, because they're underappreciated as well.
Oh, for
they
sure.
really are.
Yeah.
It's not just the facility; it's the people in the facility, right? We kind of think of them as a whole, but there's a lot of great people here that do
tremendously
a lot.
Compassionate people, right? Who are just like those very giving personalities, and they have a ton of patience, and they are great with all these pets.
Yeah. So you guys are leading right now.
We are. I didn't even know that.
I checked here about half an hour ago. So before we started, I checked, and you guys are leading the way.
Awesome.
Do you take it as a challenge to, I used to take it as a challenge, hey, I want to be first overall here.
Yeah, it's nice to be there.
The most money.
I kind of challenge us to beat last year's level, and I was going to look that up today, and I forgot to see where we were last year, but I do think we're maybe over that already.
Really?
And our last year's total. So I'm a competitive person, I'm not going to lie. So to hear I'm on top, that's the animal hospital's up at the top right now, that's great. But that just I challenge everybody else to up their ante and keep the donations coming in, and
So is there anybody you want to challenge to donate to you? Anybody that you think, hey, get down here, come on down?
A lot of our really great clients I have already responded through. We've had a lot of Facebook posts and stuff out, and I'm going to do a Facebook Live here soon too. But just all of our clients who I know are wonderful, compassionate people too. Even $5 or $10 makes a difference, and I just would challenge everybody to just give a little bit. It all helps in the end.
Anything else, Becky, that I'm forgetting that you want to
I
say
don't.
about the shelter or the work you do with them?
Just pop down and have a look. I think that's just what I want to tell people is just come and have a look and see how much things have changed and how much this place has grown and what a difference your donations are making.
Just even the smell from the old place to here, hey?
Yes. It's so fresh and clean, and the cat rooms where the cats have room to run around and play and all that.
There's a ceiling.
Yes.
It's not caving in.
Yes, that's true.
I remember that looking up. Yeah.
And, just that it's not cold in the winter and hot in the summer. That old building that was temperature control was so tough, and this new building is so much better that way for all the pets that are here.
You guys have been spending some time outside, I understand, too, right?
I just wandered around outside and saw the dogs out there. I'm actually in a cat room today, which is a pretty comfy place to be in a cat room, just cuddling cats all day. But the dogs in the kennels out back are it's a beautiful day for them to be outside.
What time are you here till?
I'm here till 4. Yeah.
Oh, you are doing a large part of the day today.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, that's a big commitment.
Yeah, it's good though.
Thank you for doing that.
Thanks, Kurt.
We'll talk to you again next week. We're excited to be back with you for another busy week. Next week, we'll be back at the studio at the new Lloydminster Nissan. I would hope to see you downtown tomorrow for Here Comes Santa Claus. A lot of fun events happening throughout the day, and there's a nativity tomorrow night. There's a hockey game tomorrow night. This is a very busy community. I hope you get out and about this weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.